Alvar Emberumanar Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam. There is a very important question. Plants also have life, feelings. They also go through the cycle of birth, growth, decay, and death, and so on. Why we eat plants while it is recommended not to eat animals? Aren't they the same? That is the question. We have to see it from two different perspectives. One is general external perspective. It is well proven that to grow plants, it is a lot less expensive and a lot easier to have farms where plants grow. It is a lot cheaper. But on the other hand, to grow animals for consumption of their meat, it is a lot more expensive and the process is also much more difficult. So this is very well proven. And also from the external perspective, the expression of pain and suffering in plants is much less visible compared to the expression of pain and suffering in the animals. So there is visible difference compared to plants. Animals go through and express a lot more pain and suffering. So as even in the Western culture, a lot of people are looking at the very bad ways of treating animals in the slaughterhouses, and they are giving up meat eating, looking at the horrible ways animals are treated there. So that is first perspective. Second perspective is spiritual perspective. Every entity we see in this world has a combination of sattva, rajas and tamas qualities. Sattvam is goodness, rajas is passion, tamas is ignorance. All products, whatever we see externally, they are all made up of these three qualities. For a person to survive in this world and serve Bhagavan and Bhagavatas, he needs some nourishment. For that he has to eat something. He or she has to eat something. In that Vaidika tradition, Shastrams recommend the people who are pursuing spiritual practice to consume food items which have more sattvika quality. So we are not plant eaters, but we focus on eating the food items which have more sattvika quality, and also not just that, we offer everything as part of yajna. This yajna could be fire sacrifice, it could be our daily puja to Bhagavan where we do naivedyam. So we offer that to Bhagavan through some process, and then we consume that food for our sustenance as prasadam. So the food has to be sattvika, that is the food which nurtures knowledge, peace, compassion. Such food must be consumed and it must be offered to Bhagavan before we consuming that food. So this is the main aspect here. We are not merely eating plants, we are eating prasadam, and we are eating for our sustenance so that we can serve Bhagavan and Bhagavatas while we are in this world without much trouble. That is the purpose of eating plant-based food which is offered to Bhagavan, and this food must be sattvika food. Just because we can eat plants, we don't go and eat every plant-based food. It has to be somewhat sattvika in the nature and it must be offered to Bhagavan, then only we can consume that food. Alvar Emberumanar Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.